James MacArthur, born on December 8, 1937 in Los Angeles, California, was a child of destiny, raised in the heart of American theater royalty. Adopted by Helen Hayes, the revered First Lady of American theater, and Charles MacArthur, the celebrated playwright behind classics like The Front Page, James grew up in a world where creativity was as essential as air. His parents' Nyack, New York home was a hub for luminaries like Lillian Gish, his godmother and a silent film pioneer, and playwrights like Ben Hecht. This environment nurtured James's love for storytelling, performance, and the craft of acting. From an early age, he absorbed the nuances of theater, learning to appreciate the power of a well-told story and the discipline required to bring it to life. His parents' influence, coupled with their high expectations, instilled both a reverence for the arts and a quiet pressure to carve his own path. MacArthur's acting career ignited in his teenage years, a time when he balanced youthful exuberance with a growing sense of purpose. In 1955, he landed a breakout role in the television drama Deal a Blow, portraying a troubled youth with raw emotional authenticity. The production was adapted into the 1957 film The Young Stranger, which earned critical acclaim for its sensitive exploration of adolescent rebellion. Critics praised MacArthur's ability to convey vulnerability and defiance, marking him as a talent to watch. That same year he made his Broadway debut in Invitation to a March, a coming-of-age drama that showcased his versatility. His performance earned him the prestigious Theatre World Award, a testament to his ability to hold his own alongside seasoned stage actors. These early successes caught the eye of Walt Disney Studios, which signed him to a contract that would define his early career. At Disney, MacArthur became a familiar face to audiences in the late 1950s and early 1960s, starring in a series of family-friendly adventure films that capitalized on his boyish charm and earnest demeanor. In The Light in the Forest 1958, he played a young man caught between Native American and colonial worlds, bringing depth to a complex role. Third Man on the Mountain 1959 saw him as a determined alpinist scaling the Matterhorn, a performance that blended physicality with emotional grit. Kidnapped 1960 and Swiss Family Robinson 1960 further solidified his status as a leading young actor, with the latter becoming a beloved classic for its lush visuals and heartwarming story. These films showcased MacArthur's ability to appeal to both young viewers and their parents, blending sincerity with a relatable everyman quality. Off-screen, he cultivated a reputation as a professional, often spending time with co-stars like John Mills and Dorothy Maguire who mentored him in the craft. Throughout the 1960s, MacArthur expanded his repertoire, transitioning from Disney's wholesome fare to more diverse roles in television and film. He appeared in guest spots on iconic shows like Gunsmoke, Bonanza, Wagon Train, and The Alfred Hitchcock Hour, where his ability to inhabit varied characters, from earnest heroes to conflicted anti-heroes, demonstrated his range. His film roles during this period, such as The Interns 1962 and Spencer's Mountain 1963, showed a maturing actor tackling adult themes. However, it was his casting in 1968 as Danny Dano Williams in Hawaii Five-0 that catapulted him to international stardom. The groundbreaking CBS series, set against Hawaii's stunning landscapes, redefined the police procedural with its blend of action, character-driven drama, and social commentary. MacArthur's portrayal of the loyal, quick-witted detective, serving as the right-hand man to Jack Lord Steve McGarrett, resonated with audiences worldwide. His chemistry with Lord, combined with the show's innovative location shooting and tackling of issues like racial tension and corruption, made Hawaii Five-0 a cultural phenomenon. For 11 seasons, MacArthur was the heart of the series, his steady presence grounding its high-stakes narratives. When MacArthur left Hawaii Five-0 in 1979, citing a desire for new challenges, he embarked on a prolific decade in television and theater. The 1980s saw him embrace guest roles that highlighted his adaptability. In Time Express, 1979, a quirky anthology series about time-traveling train passengers, he brought gravitas to fantastical premises. His appearances on Murder, She Wrote showcased his knack for suspense, holding his own alongside Angela Lansbury's Jessica Fletcher. Lighter fare like The Love Boat and Fantasy Island allowed him to explore romantic and comedic roles, reflecting the era's love for star-studded ensembles. He also appeared in Walking Tall, embodying rugged charm, and The Littlest Hobo, a Canadian series where his warmth complemented the show's heartwarming tone. In Vega Dollar, he navigated Las Vegas's glitzy underbelly with Robert Urich, while Superboy tapped into the late 1980s superhero craze. MacArthur's forays into TV movies and miniseries further showcased his versatility. In Alcatraz, The Whole Shocking Story, 1980, he portrayed a figure in the infamous prison's history, adding nuance to a gritty narrative. The Night the Bridge Fell Down, 1983, a disaster thriller, capitalized on his ability to convey urgency amid chaos. Theater remained MacArthur's true passion, a medium where he felt most connected to his roots. In 1984, he starred in A Bed Full of Foreigners, a raucous comedy that toured Chicago and Michigan. His impeccable comedic timing and stage presence earned rave reviews, proving he could command a live audience as deftly as a camera. He later tackled the emotionally charged role of Yank in The Hasty Heart, a WWI drama about camaraderie and mortality, delivering a performance that moved audiences to tears. After a reflective year-long hiatus in 1986, he returned with The Foreigner, 1987, a Larry Shue comedy that explored prejudice through humor. His portrayal of a shy Englishman unraveling stereotypes was both hilarious and poignant, earning critical acclaim. In Arsenic and Old Lace, he joined a national tour as Mortimer Brewster, sharing the stage with TV icons Gene Stapleton, Marion Ross and Larry Storch. His frenetic energy in the dark comedy was a highlight, showcasing his ability to balance farce with warmth. In 1989, Love Letters offered a stark contrast, with MacArthur and his co-star relying solely on voice and emotion to convey a decades-long romance through letters. His Las Vegas reprise of A Bed Full of Foreigners, 1990-1991 reaffirmed his status as a stage veteran, with national appeal. In the 1990s, MacArthur diversified his pursuits, becoming a part owner of Senior World, a magazine aimed at older readers. His contributions, including celebrity interviews, revealed a thoughtful writer with a knack for drawing out personal stories. His fame and affable nature gave him unique access to peers, and his articles were praised for their warmth and insight. Though he scaled back on acting, he remained a cherished figure at fan conventions, collector shows, and charity events. A passionate golfer, he competed in tournaments like the Frank Sinatra Invitational Charity Golf Tournament, winning top honors in 2002 and supporting philanthropic causes. He appeared in TV and radio specials, celebrating classic television, sharing Hawaii Five-0 anecdotes on Entertainment Tonight and Christopher's Close-Up. His heartfelt tribute to co-star Kam Fong on BBC Radio 5's Brief Lives underscored the deep bonds among the Five-0 cast. In 1997, he delighted fans by reprising Danny Williams in an unaired Hawaii Five-0 revival pilot, playing a now Governor Dano, alongside Gary Busey. Though the project didn't move forward, it was a nostalgic farewell to an iconic role. MacArthur's personal life was a tapestry of love, loss and resilience. His first marriage to actress Joyce Bulifant, 1958-1967, known for her roles on The Mary Tyler Moore Show, was a youthful romance that thrived in Hollywood's spotlight, but succumbed to the pressures of diverging careers. In 1970, while filming The Angry Breed, he met Melody Patterson, the spirited star of Pfaff Troop. Their chemistry blossomed into love, culminating in a romantic Kauai wedding that reflected their shared love for Hawaii's beauty. Despite their compatibility, the demands of fame and personal differences led to an amicable divorce in 1975. MacArthur found enduring happiness with Helen Beth Duntz, a former LPGA golfer whose intelligence and calm demeanor grounded him. Their marriage, marked by mutual respect and a preference for privacy, offered MacArthur a haven in his later years, lasting until his death. Beneath the accolades and charm, MacArthur's later life was shadowed by emotional struggles that few glimpsed. The 1993 death of his mother, Helen Hayes, was a seismic loss, stripping away a pillar of guidance and unconditional love. Her absence left him adrift, grappling with a void that deepened his introspection. He began to question whether he had fulfilled the legacy his parents envisioned, haunted by roles he declined, like a part in The Graduate, that became cultural touchstones. His two failed marriages, particularly the bitter end of his first, fueled lingering guilt, as did his self-perceived shortcomings as a father to his children, Charles and Mary, from his first marriage, and Jamie from his third. Though he adored them, distance and his own emotional barriers strained these bonds. By the 1980s, MacArthur withdrew from Hollywood, settling in Florida to escape the industry's glare. Friends noted his growing reclusiveness, a stark contrast to the gregarious actor who once lit up rooms with wit and warmth. He spoke of seeking peace, but those close to him sensed a deeper alienation, a feeling of being an outsider even among loved ones. This loneliness wasn't merely physical, but a spiritual yearning for connection that eluded him. In rare interviews, he hinted at this inner conflict, saying, "Sometimes the hardest thing is looking in a mirror, not because of what you see, but because of what you remember." His physical health mirrored his emotional decline, with a prolonged undisclosed illness that left him frail and isolated. Visitors dwindled, and his once vibrant spirit seemed to fade, weighed down by memories and regrets. Yet MacArthur's story is not one of defeat. In his final years, he sought solace in small meaningful pursuits. He reconnected with literature, finding comfort in the novels and plays that had shaped his youth. Nature became a refuge, with walks along Florida's coast offering moments of clarity. His bond with Helen Beth remained a source of strength, her steadfast presence a reminder of love's enduring power. He also found purpose in reflecting on his career, occasionally sharing stories with fans who approached him, their admiration a quiet balm for his wounds. These acts of introspection and connection, however modest, were testaments to his resilience. James MacArthur passed away on October 28, 2010, at age 72, of natural causes at the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville, Florida. Surrounded by loved ones, his death was peaceful, yet it reverberated through the entertainment world. Fans and colleagues mourned a gracious, kind-hearted talent whose performances had touched millions. His legacy endures in the timeless appeal of Hawaii Five, his Disney classics, and his stage triumphs. But beyond the spotlight, MacArthur's life was a poignant journey through fame's highs and solitude's depths. He wrestled with loneliness and guilt, yet found moments of peace through family, nature, and self-reflection. His story reminds us that even those who shine brightest carry unseen burdens, and it is in their quiet courage that their true strength lies.